In this video, we're going to graph an ellipse where the equation is not given in standard form. And they actually already have the graph written here, so I'm just going to go through all the steps to get how we would graph this. So we're going to start by completing the square on this to get this into standard form. So we're going to write this as 25 x squared plus 4. Actually, I'm going to rewrite this as 25 x squared plus 100x plus 4y squared plus 8y, and I'm going to subtract the 4 on each side, so I get this to be equal to negative 4. And then I'm going to factor 25 out, so I get 25 x squared plus, if I divide this by 25, I get 4x plus factor 4 out, and I get y squared plus 2y is equal to negative 4. And then I'll do my completing the square piece, so I'm going to take 4 divided by 2, square it. 4 divided by 2 is 2, squared is 4. And then 2 divided by 2 squared will be 1. So I end up with 25 x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 4 y squared plus 2y plus 1 is equal to, I have negative 4 here, but I need to add, I added a 4 in right here, but it was being multiplied times 25, so I need to add 100 to this. And then 1 times 4, because I added 1 inside the parentheses, and it's being multiplied times 4, so I add another 4. So you can see that the negative 4 and the 4 are going to cancel. We're left with 100 on that side. So we have 25. This would be x, if I factor this, x plus 2 squared plus 4 y plus 1 squared is equal to 100. Now we're going to divide by 100 on each side. And this will give you x plus 2 squared over 4 plus, divide this by 4 and we get y plus 1 squared over 25 is equal to 1. So you can see that we're going to have this tells us that this is a vertical. We have a vertical ellipse. And we can tell it's a vertical ellipse because A has to be greater than B. And A in this case is going to have to be 25. And 25 is underneath this y plus 1 piece, which means that the we have a major axis that goes from basically, if I look at this here, a major axis runs vertically, and the minor axis runs horizontally. So major axis running vertically, minor axis running horizontally. And so that's how I can tell that I have a vertical ellipse here. Now that tells me that a squared is equal to 25, and b squared is equal to 4, and my center is going to be negative 2, so center, I get it from this piece here. The center would be negative 2, comma, negative 1. So I can mark my center. That's what they have marked here. This is negative 2, negative 1. Then I need to figure out what are my vertices. So I need the vertices, which are on the major axis, and then I need my co-vertices, which are on the minor axis. So my vertices are going to be a values. Okay, so a squared equal 25, so a is equal to plus and minus 5 when I square root it, and b would be equal to plus and minus 2 when I square root that. So I've got vertices and co-vertices that I need to find. So my vertices are going to be, because I know it's vertical, and whenever it's vertical, the x value stays the same. So my vertices are going to be -2, comma, and then I'm going to have the k value, which is -1, and then I'm going to add in 5 for the a value, and then I'm going to do the same thing with -2, add -1, and then I'm going to subtract my a value. And that's how I'm going to get my vertices. My co-vertices are going to deal with the b value. See, this is the a value here. This is the b value. So my co-vertices are going to be the -2 piece plus the b value, which is 2. And then the k value is going to stay the same, so that's going to be -1. And then I have -2 minus 2, -1. So if I simplify this, this should be -2 and 4 for my vertice, and -2 and -6 for my other vertice. And for my co-vertices, I get 0, -1, and -4, -1. So let's plot these points. -2, 4. So -2, 4 is right there. -2, -6 is right here. And then I have 0, -1. So 0, -1. And then -4, -1. And you can see where they got that graph from, because they would go through, do the completing the square to find the standard form equation, take the center out. They would look at the find the vertices and co-vertices after interpreting that A has to be greater than B, so we have a vertical ellipse, and then they would plot the points.